See, these stories just go somewhere naturally. You can't script this shit. It just gotta flow. Yeah.
Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can slay.
Where are we at here?
We are in Philadelphia, headed to God knows where, in the middle of nowhere, for what's this, like the 6th round Ultra4? Something like that. That's where we are, that's where we're headed. Oh. Well, Kyle would be at a champ race. Kyle is in a pretty fierce points battle to win this championship. And in quite a few series these days, you're allowed to have a substitute driver.
And it's Kenny Powers, the big right-hander, coming in to shut the door once again.
Now, here we go. You ready to show this Russian motherfucker how we do this shit in the States?
You're goddamn right.
Ready to show me what you got, Goose?
I told you, I'm Tom Cruise.
I'm gonna let you think you are, but you're not.
Guess what? I am Tom Cruise.
You're not.
Tom Cruise.
Strike this motherfucker out.
Tom Cruise. No.
So, Kyle called me up and said, hey man, you wanna race for me? And I said, hell yeah, I get to show up at a race and not do any work and prep or anything. I just fly in there and beat the hell out of your car and then fly home. Sign me up.
Isn't that what you do every race weekend?
I mean, kinda, but it feels different, you know? Let's rephrase this. I didn't have to pay for any of this. Honestly, this is the ideal situation. So then we get out here, all excited. I'm actually kind of nervous because much as I like to give Kyle crap, I didn't really want to screw this up for him. So, you know, dealing with a little bit of an injury that I gave myself at the race last weekend. So, not 100% confident in my performance abilities, but feeling pretty decent. So last night I get the call saying, hey, you're still racing, but it ain't for Kyle. I said, hey, really? They said, yeah. Apparently there's some details in the rules that didn't get matched exactly correctly, probably because Kyle can't read. And so now I'm racing for myself under my own name. And I got nothing to lose. I got a fresh, badass X3 to go beat the hell out of, and I don't have to fix it afterwards or pay for it. This is awesome.
So, what do you think?
It's all right. This ain't a good sign.
Yeah, battery kill switch right there.
Right beside you.
What?
There's a kill switch.
There's a kill switch right there.
Well,
turn it on.
What's that do?
It only cuts the fuel pump.
It cuts the fuel.
I feel like Kyle sabotaged me here.
Now try it.
What is all this shit?
Just try it.
Shit.
Hold up. Yep.
We're off to a good start.
Oh, you're turning.
I think this switch is.
What does that switch do?
Kills the fuel pumps.
What else? Walter, get to work.
What did we break?
I don't know. I take no responsibility for anything ever. So.
Thought it was gonna be an easy week. Don't you?
I know. I'm gonna have to call Jeb and be like, "What did you do to this thing?" Problem solved. Jeb, you got work to do when you get back to the shop.
Oh, I'm gonna return it exactly like I got it. Don't worry, not running. Oh yeah. I do not get this treatment at home.
Look at this treatment.
This is like Formula One. You made it, Hunter.
Yeah. I feel special.
Good morning and welcome to the 2023 Famous Reading Rumble presented by ProjectX Off-Road. You are in for some great racing through the tight trees, wide open sections, and some of the toughest rock areas we can give you for Ultra4. I'm Miles Hasquist alongside Mrs. Pam Hall.
this morning. We do have a total of 41 UTVs that will be taking the green flag for qualifying. So we do have the 191. That is Hunter Miller out here racing. He's actually racing in Kyle Chaney's car, but he is racing his very first Ultra4 USA race out here for a regional.
As Hunter Miller is taking off on this quarter-mile qualifier, getting ready to take a hard left into the tight trees here at Famous Reading Outdoors, just outside of Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Look at Hunter Miller
All over
through
the throttle.
that #1 spot at a 35.077.
There's that 35-second mark.
You got the contract waiting in the trailer, sir. Hey, after this race, you step right on into the palace.
I just sign it. I got see, these stories just go somewhere naturally. You can't script this shit. It just
I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning with a bone dry bottle of Jack I was pouring.
You're supposed to drive up there?
She kicked me to the curb. Guess you could say I got what I deserve. 'Cause I woke up on the wrong side of the truck bed this morning.
Isn't it?
But, so you have to take this any lap.
We have to do this one lap. Being I qualified on the pole, I will probably take it the first lap and pray like hell I don't get stuck. But if I don't do it the first lap and somebody, Corey, does and makes it through, then I'm going to have some traffic to deal with. So if I take it last lap, yeah, I'll be behind. If I take it first lap and I get stuck, well then all those people are going to pass me and I'll be in traffic. It's a tough call. It's getting some advice from Kyle on what to do here in the Joker line. I had to call in my, you know, what's that show? You call in a lifeline?
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah, it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I called in a lifeline. I get to ask my friends which line to take here.
What's the consensus?
What do y'all think?
Wide open right up the center.
Wide open right up the center, through the trees, Kyle says. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna look at this stuff for real. I'll holler at y'all later.
Okay.
See y'all.
All right, well, what was the consensus with your lifeline, with your phone a friend?
You know on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when they call on a lifeline and they just do no good and they waste the lifeline? So I felt like I just did. Yeah.
You called 3 people.
I called 3 people. Not one of them had a good thing to say.
What did Kyle say?
Kyle said right up the middle. I guess you would consider this the middle. What'd CT say? Yeah, that's cool.
What did Cody Miller say?
Reminds me of Oklahoma Wheeling. Cody Miller. Yeah, that looked like GNCC. Why aren't we all racing that series?
You want to know what cameraman says?
What's cameraman say?
Always bet on yourself.
Always bet on yourself. First lap it is.
All the way. Princess Hunter. Fucking shit up around here. Where's your red carpet? I'm using it.
What do we got here? A half an hour before the race, Walter?
Right? Yeah, probably less than that.
What do we have to do?
You gotta put a belt, new belt on for Princess Hunter. I asked him if he wanted a belt. He said no. Right before he has to go out, he wants a new belt. Bougie ass racers. Where's Kyle when you need him?
We're getting ready to start the 4900 Pro Mod UTV race. Hunter Miller sitting up front. I got my boy Paul Wolf just a few behind him, getting ready to go on a hunt. Should be a good race. Wolf likes to hunt, so
It's going to be a battle.
it's going to be a good battle, I think so.
Hunter is going to be the hunted.
The hunted, absolutely. Should be a good course. Excited to see it shake out.
JT Taylor's giving the thumbs up. We are very soon be taking off the green with Hunter Miller and Mike Park, and they are off.
They were drag racing to the corner. You were reading off the sponsors of where they're from and stuff, but Mike Park and Hunter Miller were side by side until they went into that first turn.
Remember, this is an hour-and-a-half race, and then the white flag comes out.
fastest lap, like you just now said, is Hunter Miller at a 21:58. That is a smoking fast time out here.
Checkered flag is out for Hunter Miller, unofficially winning the 2023 Famous Reading Rumble presented by ProjectX Off-Road. Hunter Miller won this race by over 18 minutes. Hunter Miller put on a clinic today.
That was a blast. That was the most fun. I mean, dude, I miss woods racing so bad, and that was just reignited it. And dude, I want to run this series. That was so freaking fun. That was so fun.
Well, I think Brian might sign you.
We're sent to Texas for you, boss, okay? Don't worry about nothing. Yeah, it's just your beater pre-runner now. I have your brand new one following behind that, so.
I appreciate that, you know. Kyle's a good friend of mine. We came here to try to help him win a championship, but now it's all about me.
Yeah. Sometimes it's time to retire, and when it's forced retirement, I hate it, but.
I need somebody to truly look up to, and that's me. You know, like Kyle's too quiet. He doesn't, he doesn't come out of his motorhome much.
I'm just like kid. He doesn't like kids, you know.
Not only am I a much nicer guy and more humble, but I'm also better looking and clearly way faster. Yeah. Kyle hadn't won any races by 20 minutes, has he?
Not that I can remember.
And Kyle drives easy tracks. He pulled me in for the hard one. I wonder, you think he wants me to run hammers for him?
I don't know. We'll have to pull the lefty out of the bullpen again, I reckon.
Yeah.
Send me the lefty. I need the closer.